Howdy, howdy friends. Welcome to day 4 of 75 hard meal prep. Tonight I'm making my husband some beef kofta with some tzatziki and a side salad of tabbouleh. I'm also adding a little extra bonus of making some pita for him. This is a really quick yeast spread that anybody can make. Just do it a little bit ahead of time. So let me show you how I do it. This quick yeast pita bread recipe takes under 2 hours to make, so very easy to make at home. I like to make my own bread because I know what's in the ingredients versus the grocery store that have tons of preservatives in it. The pita bread recipe is very easy. It only has a few ingredients, and of course I've laid everything out to make sure that the flow goes really easy. We're going to start with some warm water, not hot, because hot will kill your yeast. So we're going to add the water, we're going to add your yeast and some sugar to make sure we feed that yeast. We're going to combine it, and of course, as always, the recipe with the amount and ingredients and measurements will be in the description. So once we mix this and combine everything together, we're just going to let this sit for about 5 to 10 minutes for it to become nice and frothy. It's ready. See how nice and frothy it is? This actually only took 4 minutes. Okay, now we're ready for the next step. So we have our flour here. I like to just make a little bit of a well, and I'm going to pour in this yeast mixture. Just going to go ahead and put it all in there all at once. And then I'm going to add olive oil. Do the same, just add it in all at once. And some salt. Now I'm going to combine it. I want to just bring it together until a dough forms, starting in the center and just moving it around. See how it's formed a dough now? So once it's got to this point, I'm just going to go ahead and remove the dough off of here. Floured surface, lightly floured. I'm just going to go ahead and dump it on there. Okay, with very clean hands, I'm going to knead it. It's going to be a little sticky at first, but don't worry, it's going to start becoming elastic. If it is a little too sticky, just add a little flour. It's nice and elastic. Look at that. So it's ready. So back to the same bowl, I oiled it, lightly oiled, and I'm going to put it in here, and we're going to leave it here covered. I have these are a great little investment, these shower cap for bowls. Leave it to sit to double in about 1 hour. To help your dough rise faster, I like to place it in the oven with the light on. While your dough is rising, now's a good time to get all your ingredients ready for your beef kofta and tabbouleh. Wheat bulgur is very easy to make. Add 2 cups of water, make sure it's boiling, to 1 cup of bulgur. Stir it to combine. Turn down the heat to low, add a little salt, and cover it for 5 to 10 minutes. 5 minutes later, it's ready. Look at that. So we're going to let this cool down and move on to the next. Before I start the beef kofta and the tabbouleh, I want to do the tzatziki first. So in here what I have is some shredded cucumber, some dried dill, some garlic, and I'm going to add to it some Greek yogurt and some lemon juice. And I'm just going to mix this completely to combine. And when it's all combined, I'll put it in the refrigerator to keep it nice and cool before I start the meat. Tzatziki. Now I'm going to make the tabbouleh salad. So we have our cooled wheat bulgur. This recipe is Middle Eastern, and it has all these beautiful herbs in it. So parsley and mint is the main ingredients for it. We have some chopped up green onions and some tomatoes. Of course, tomatoes from my garden. These are the heirloom ones. So I'm going to completely mix this to combine. Ooh, can you see that? Look at it, it's beautiful. And then I'm going to finish it with some lemon juice and olive oil. A nice, beautiful, tangy, bright salad. Oops, I'm making a mess. And now we can move on to the beef kofta. Now it's time to make the star of the show, the beef kofta. I have a pound of some Wagyu beef here. I have a mixture of some parsley and mint that I'm going to add to that. I have some minced garlic, shredded onion, and a mixture of some coriander, cumin, and cinnamon. A little bit of salt and pepper mixture. And what I'm going to do is just combine this all together. And we're going to form them into kebabs. So I have my little skewers here. Just move this over here. And I'm only going to make 4. And what we want to do is we're forming like a kebab. It's going through it, and we're forming the meat around it. Now I have a nice little special tool that we found at the thrift store, and I'll show you just in a second. See? And I'll finish these up. They're ready. I'm going to show you that special tool that we found. Check it out. Look at these things. What a great buy. They're like $2. I got a whole bunch of them. So this will make it very easy to cook on the grill. So I'm going to hand these off to my husband while I prepare the pitas. It's ready. Look at that. It has really super doubled. So you're supposed to punch it down, but it looks like it fell by itself. So I'm going to scrape this out of it. We're going to shape some pitas. My mic stopped working, so if the sound sounds different, I apologize. It's all finished. So look at these beauties. Oh my goodness, these look amazing. So I'm just gonna pop it out of here for my husband. Oh, come on. Look at those. Oh, can you see how delicious those look? Wow. And I'm going to serve him some of the salad. Look at, isn't that beautiful? I should just give him the bowl, to be honest, but for plating purposes, we're gonna do this. And the bread. So these are more like flatbread than they are pita, but what he's gonna do is he's going to put that and eat it like a sandwich along with the tzatziki. So we'll look at him while he gets ready to chomp this.
All right, get to chop some beef kofta. Here we go. Just gonna pull it off with the bread here. Put the tzatziki on there. And chop. Damn, bro.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Try the salad. Tabbouleh.
Good stuff, girl. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Next time I'll the rest of it.